before we save this and apply this as our desktop picture, you might think about positioning, size, everything else. I'm going to move this down and over a little bit. I want you to keep your desktops clean, but just in case something saves on your desktop, it's going to automatically go along the right-hand side. So I'm going to leave a little room here. There's also the menu bar at the top you have to be aware of. So when you save this, it doesn't mean you can't resave it and replace it. That's just fine. And I have not named all my layers correctly. I want you to work intelligently when you work on layers and know how to lock and show and hide different layers. Now, we want to save this, but there's a problem because I don't know if you've done the Find request yet. So I'm going to hold down the Command key. Remember, I'm just holding it down and I tap Tab. I don't hold down Tab. And then I'm going to tap, tap, tap over to the Finder. And I've got a couple windows open. I'll go ahead and close those. See up here, Illustrator's in the foreground, but it says Finder. If you lost your place, remember, hold down Command and tap Tab. Now I'm holding down Command with my left thumb and tapping Tab with one of my fingers. But I'm going to come back here to the Finder and then go to Finder Preferences. Now I need you to do this in the General tab. Show these items on the desktop. I select everything but the hard drive. We don't want that there. New Finder window. By default, this is all my files. Change it to your name. You want your home directory there. And then we're going to use two windows. There's a reason this is unchecked. We'll get to it. Forget tags for now. In the sidebar, make sure everything is selected. Now by default, one of these has a little minus sign on it. Just make sure you check them all. So everything's checked. And then under Advanced, the only thing I don't like is by default it says Show Warning before empty the trash. This is on. Come on. Really? Seriously? If I'm going to empty the trash, I don't want to be warned. Are you sure you want to empty it? Yeah. That's it. So now, when you save this, we're going to go ahead and save it. See how there's a little asterisk there? That means you've had changes. So I'm going to hit Command S to save it. That just saves the file. We're not saving as. And then save for the web. This is a, we'll move around this. Oh, I'm in the Finder. That's why. Click back here. Now I'm in Illustrator. And that's good. See? Mistakes. I'm going to go ahead and save this file. So now that asterisk disappears. And then under File, Export. Now save for web. This is legacy, but I want you to do this because let me show you why. So go ahead and save for the web once you have yours the way you like it, and make sure that this size is pixels and not inches. See? And your size is the resolution on your monitor. If yours is 2880 by 1800, you've done this wrong. You need to go back. Understand? So by default, this, I believe you're on GIF. You're somewhere in here. Anyway, change this name right here to JPEG High. Right there. That's important. And then leave it at this size and we'll save it. And by default, it's dumping me back in my documents. Here's my dPics folder. And you may have icons, list view, column view. This is the one I like. Now, because you turned all these on in the sidebar, we're going to save our JPEG out. We're not going to change the text here because this is associated with an Illustrator file with the exact same name. That's what we want. I'm going to come down to Pictures and then create a new folder that's called dPics. Okay, mine says this name is already taken because I have this file already here. I want you to make this file so that This is now highlighted in your Pictures folder, and you click Save. Now, we can save this and close it, but I'm going to show you another trick. I'm going to Command-Tab over the Finder again, and then I'm going to hide everything. Finder, Hide Others, Option Command-H. That puts me on the desktop, and nothing else is showing. I don't want files here. I don't want shortcuts here. And remember, if you're looking at your dock, you didn't follow instructions. You were supposed to have hidden your dock. Now, with the Finder here, we're going to open up System Preferences, click on Desktop and Screensaver, and then in Folders, by default, this is in Desktop Pictures. This is where that is. Folders may be toggled shut for you. Click on Folders, and then in your Pictures folder, you should have something called dPics. And here is the JPEG. I'm going to go ahead and close this. And so now I have a custom desktop. And so do you. On Friday, we're going to look at these. Everybody's going to have their custom desktop open because everyone should be there by then. And you might look at this because this punchline is absolutely true.